Hopefully that's not too loud. It's probably extremely loud. Let's try to fix that. I told you guys I'd upgrade a bit. Alright, let me do that. Let me adjust that volume for you guys. Welcome everybody. Am I coming in okay? How's the audio? I played with that a bit while I guess rebranding the Twitch channel and adding all these expensive overlays. Had to commission a lot of people to do this. By a lot of people, I mean myself, because I'm my own boss. Where are my manners? I should start drawing. That's what I'm good at, right? So, as a chat for it, I'm just gonna do some free doodles. Hope you guys won't mind that much. But anyway, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing this fine evening? Or afternoon, or morning, depending where you are on, the right side of the country. Wow, already swarmed in. I can't. Where do I begin? We got some new people in the chat, I see. Bumblebee, Beezer, Blame Waddle, Shmooey Gooey, and Hanosha. I remember you too. Yeah, let me just give you a nice warm welcome. Welcome back to the McMaxxis stream. Just gonna say, give you a humble hello here. Yeah, sorry for the terrible crude drawing. I gotta get used to this smaller non-display tablet that I bring on the go with me, which isn't my screen tablet. Oh, that's looping. Let's not do that. There you go. Let me just, get used to this newer look, because I have to admit it turned out pretty well, I'd say, and this is just the beginning. So hope you appreciate the chat widgets and the overlay and the UI. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback for that, so that's good to hear. But yeah, that's awesome. Oops, wrong one, wrong file. Hello, chat. So, naturally speaking, let me get right into it. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Welcome to this, humble Sunday 8-hour stream. Hopefully we can make it at 8 hours. I have some variety along the way. We won't just be drawing. Maybe we can stream some video games while we're at it, but we'll have to see, right? I think I just want to get right into it and reconnect with the fans and the Maxers in the chat. And I think we can take some requests pretty soon. But at first, let me give the shout outs to those that decided to come in and support. Basically last minute, really, because y'all were ready for a spiffy Saturday stream. Y'all were gonna stay up and eat your pizza and drink your Sprite and other non-alcoholic, caffeine carbonated beverages, and I kind of pushed that back due to some family matters. So props to you guys for making it and showing your support regardless, and really flexing your adjustments. Doing as well as a man can on a Sunday evening. That's what I want to hear. You know what I mean? All I can ask for you is to keep on keeping on. This has probably been said 1,000 times, but take as much time as you and the group need for oddity. Rather see a complete project than a rushed one. Thank you so much, One Smash 18. That's basically the aim too, and hopefully we can get into some oddity business soon. But you know what? As you already advised, we're taking our time here. We have 8 hours. We got, we can definitely mingle. So I think I'll just get into some like requests if anyone has them. So feel free to like speak your piece. Um, it could be a meme request. It can be a shitpost request or something sincere, wholesome. Maybe like a little like Christmas gift for that one Discord buddy of yours. Who knows? In the meantime, I'm gonna draw my favorite boy. Since it's kind of an Earthbound adjacent stream, because I'm for some reason obsessed with this stuff. So let me just do some trial runs, and I'll just wait for some requests to pour in. But yeah, I'm glad you guys made it. Sunday is supposed to be the chill day of your week, at least in America. I know some viewers are overseas, but I hope to make this stream as chill as possible too, like really low energy, as always. Especially with my old bones, I can only keep up so much. I might have to like nap as part of the intermission. You'll hear me snoring as part of that like ASMR. Oh, speaking of ASMR, you really would have loved yesterday. My nose was just absolutely drenched in mucus. It was disgusting. It was like a Nickelodeon gross out cartoon, circa 1993. It was actually really disturbing. So like, I'm sorry to all the snot fetishes out there. You aren't getting that. Oh man, it is really tough to like deal with this non-display tablet. Like, it's not my primary tablet, as I said, so like it's really hard to get used to the lower DPI that I have access to, as opposed to my like glorious 16-inch Cintiq that is not hooked to this laptop. Still trying to figure out the PC situation. I just gotta shop around for better parts and build another one from the ground up. I made it. I built this my desktop PC when I was like 16 or 15. So about like a million years ago, and I've kind of been around the block since and forgot how to do it, so I have to relearn, which sucks. But that's my tragic life for you. I forgot how to draw Ness. It's been so long. Like, I do so little Earthbound fan art and like draw more for purpose these days. I just have to readjust to how to draw one of my favorite Nintendo characters. It's very strange. Anyway, it looks like Chad has responded to some requests, so let's see what we have here. Could you draw Meryl as a boy? Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. I like that. It's pretty good. Let's see if we can do that. Holy dump, it started. Why did I not see the notification? Did I miss anything? No, God of Tacos. We pretty much just started. Maybe I have a late arrival, as always. But welcome. I recognize you right away. You're usually the first one in here too. So I already assumed you were in. So take no offense. You get marked as present. Merlin Hinton, is that what we're calling him? I like that. Merlin. Yeah, it's like an old-fashioned name too, which is what I like. Oh, yeah. Let me put my nifty caption up to let the audience know that I'm arting. I should probably make it so you don't see this OBS logo or this OBS window, but whatever. You get to see my dirty laundry. You know how raw we are here. Yeah, so I guess a Merlin would be like a total rich boy energy. Like he looked like Fred from Scooby Doo, maybe. So let's see what we can do with that. Max has posted a link on Twitter so people don't miss out. Oh shoot, is yeah, I should probably do that. Let me make it take a brief intermission real quick. Well, let me draw Merlin first. I'm on a hot streak. I think I know what to do with this character, and then I'm gonna let the masses know, like, hey, get your asses in here. I don't know. Like I'm a mostly like, uh, well, I consider myself an ambivert because I can't decide. But ultimately, as introverted as I am, I don't really like dealing with like large groups or like performing in front of a huge audience. So I'm kind of glad it always sticks to the core like 10, 15 members, and plus I get to know you guys a bit more, which is nice. Max's VTuber model will win. I was gonna work on that this week actually, or last week rather. It's a new week in America because it's Sunday. But yeah, nah, just life be life, and yeah, I was hoping to have more grace to work on the overlay and add more widgets on top of it, and more interactivity for the chat to play with. But I just had to deal with some family matters yesterday, and thankfully, for the most part, that resolved. But nobody's perfect. This is just looking like Floyd without his hair comb back. So I'm gonna add more originality to this in a minute. Just bear with me, y'all. Yeah, I'm probably doing it wrong by like writing him as like a spoiled rich kid too, since Meryl it kind of isn't that. She's more of a tomboy, if anything. Like she's not identified by her wealth. She's not defined by her wealth. So I guess he'd be more feminine than anything. He'd probably wear a polo. I don't know if they had those back in the 70s, but we're gonna rock with it. Well, it was the 70s, so I'm gonna give him some shag. Like, give him like a Brian Wilson kind of bowl cut. See if that works. So like kind of like a happy in between of Travis and Floyd, to get that like to nail that 70s look. Yeah, Meryl went through so many changes. Like, I mean, why not give her another design? Truth be told, I would love to just cut all of her hair off. It'll be much easier to animate for her in game, because you kind of like lose her silhouette when she's like when you see her from behind. You don't even know if that's a human. It takes me back to like playing as Peach in like Mario Kart 64 or any Mario Kart really, where like all you see is a mop of hair and you don't know what to make from it. It looks like some like blobby hair monster, like a Gossamer or a Grimace. Would you see Merlin would be kind of a dick? He'd be totally a dick. He's a boy. That's what gender bending is about, right? Swap out the parts, and yeah, you add the male genitalia to her, and bam, instant boy. You need to go back to high school, sir, or ma'am, depending what you gender bent yourself as. And I guess that I gotta get the buttons too. That's part of Meryl's thing with her top. Yeah, so he's like a little more put together. Probably has a slim body. Probably eats well. It's got the food for it, and Lord knows in the 70s, diet mattered. Otherwise, you were eating like three bean jelly beef stroganoff surprise, and it's kind of disgusting actually. Now that I think about it, meant more of an asshole. Yeah, girls don't have assholes, so that's also in the boy category. Girl, women just have smooth Barbie crushes. I'm pretty sure. I'm not an expert. I wouldn't know, but that's my theory. It's my game theory. Yeah, let me actually try with that arm this time. Yeah, this is my sketching process, so forgive me. It's slow and weird. Yeah, I wish I can think of an equivalent to add for his for Meryl's headband. Like, what would the suggestion be there? I don't know. Maybe you can give him a hat. I'm gonna give him a hat. Total like rich boy club vibes right here, like straight out of the golf course. Fuck it. It's the 70s. Fresh off the golf course. He is a Camelot human. Ready for Mario Golf. Yeah. Not a lot of hatted party members, so this is like making up for, lost potential. But yeah, polo shirts existed in the 1970s, and they became a big thing 50 years before. Well, there you go. It's a history lesson right there. You guys are doing great. So yeah, there goes Merlin, I guess. I'm adopting that name. Good shit. Someone can definitely do better, but we'll roll with that. All right. Let's see what else we have here for the next request. And I'm gonna paste these all on Twitter later on, too. All right, gonna see what we have next. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta recap a bit. Sorry, just keeping up with the chat. You guys are great. Very active, and I love it. Christmas Radio Flynn. Oddly specific, but we're gonna roll with it. This is for, what's your name? Weekly Knees, I think. Probably butchered it. No, it's been a minute since I drew Flynn. What is he like? What would he even be doing on Christmas? He'd be like stoned. Just absolutely baked, listening to like shortwave radio. Yeah, so this is kind of like my interpretation of how he'd spend his Christmas. He doesn't have family. He's a loner. He thinks the government's out to get him. Actually, no, he deserves all the suffering. I'm just gonna like have him just toppled over and destroyed and defeated. Another goddamn Christmas alone in my little RV with nothing but leftover pizza and alcohol. He is dealing with it, man. Yeah, Flynn is a favorite of mine instantly. Like the minute he was put to the, pixels, I was like in love with this character. Like I immediately knew his personality before it was written out in script. It was like prolific. There's definitely a lot to be said about him. There we go. I guess I'll give him a Santa hat. That's Christmassy, right? Santa hats. I think so, at least. Hey man, I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be my first real Christmas in a while, actually. You know, now that I have a little bit of money up under my Christmas tree to spend on others and really like hang out with family and friends. So I'm hoping the same for you guys too. It definitely gets more difficult as you age. So yeah, make sure you have that network you're willing to spend those times with. Shitting is a man-only activity. Yes, that's very true. I don't shit, but I know guys who do. I see you guys' requests too. We won't get to all of them. We have time for sure, and again, it's appreciative for your patience. I don't even know what I would add to this Flynn piece. What about Flynn's parents? Man, does he have parents? Could be an adoptee. I don't know. He definitely had an untraditional upbringing. Oh, he's bald. Yeah. My headcanon is that he's bald. I'm not sure if he's actually bald, but I did draw his pride if like he if he did take his head off. It would be a tragedy under there. He's just like kneeled over his desk. Absolutely stoned. Some Christmas reefer in his mouth. He is losing some kidney stones this Christmas, for sure. I don't know how worse we can make this. Like, how worse can we make this, chat? Like, what is the most sad scenario for a middle-aged man in the 70s on Christmas Eve who just, like, absolutely lost it? Like, what does he need? Oh, word? What? He drank a lot of eggnog and booze. Yeah. That's what it was. It was the eggnog. Blame it on the nog, man. Good lord. Just has like pizza just all over the place. And just like, he has a whole ashtray of cigs. He hasn't thrown out since like July 1965. I hope there's no echo coming in because I'm using my speakers, my laptop speakers. So if it picks up on your end and it's like double, it's playing back double, just let me know. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna turn this down a bit more since I really don't need audio at the moment. I've been trying to set up my headset for this, but it has not been working out. Alright, so I don't even know. He's in his little fucking seat. It's like there's like patches in it and shit. There's like a spring flying out. He's just not feeling it, bro. He's been through some shit. And just more pizza boxes. Oh man, how did I make a backwards Z? That's kind of impressive, actually. Oh, hope you're enjoying the MIDI ass tunes from like 20 years ago. This is Rock Candy. One of the many Earthbound tribute albums from Starman.net. Hopefully you know who those guys are. They're your fellow brethren. These are your ancestors. from the mystical early 2000s. I'm sure most of them are active online still. At least that's what I like to believe. I'm mentally stuck in 2009. Sorry. Where are the crumpled up risk mags? Let's do that. Let's give him some dirt. Believe it or not, Flynn is not into dirty magazines. Just to add some context, he was looking for a literal dirty magazine. Like, he wanted a dirty, used, which doesn't sound like much better, but he was looking for a literal dirty magazine, not some like smut. Just for context of that, like, one line you're referring to. That's why he freaks out and goes like, "What the hell is this? You gave me some crap, but I wanted some actual crap," and I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, but yeah, just for you, we're gonna add some smut. We're gonna give him like a. Just pretend this is a bikini babe. I don't want to get censored and redacted on Twitch, so we're gonna keep it PC over here. This is a woman, I think. This is a woman. I don't fucking know, dude. Hey, I'm not saying he's like not into Playboy. I'm just saying he wasn't asking for a Playboy in that one, situation. He's kind about the kids. But okay, here's your Radio Flynn for Christmas. Oh, let's give him a nice view of the mountain range outside. With a moon. And like maybe Santa's in the background, like on his sleigh with his reindeer. Those are reindeer, trust me. Believe me. There we go. We got a whole fucking like story here. Poor guy. Okay, what do we got next? Let me see. Oh man, yeah, this just. Chat is like wildfire right about now. You guys are awesome. Someone wanted Jeff. Oh, I can do Jeff. I haven't done Jeff in a minute. I do want to do Jeff. I have to learn how to draw him again for a super secret special project of mine. Yeah, Jeff's design is so solid. I love it. He's got the freckles. He's got the frown. He's got it all. Those badass glasses where you can't see his eyes. Yeah, I love mother designs or just designs in general where like glasses, their eyes are a mystery. Like even with Radio Flynn, that's an absolute sin. I was told by the director, do not reveal his eyes ever. And like, because I was sketching it out. I was sketching it out originally for a promo piece, and he said, "No, don't do that. I will beat your ass." And I was like, "Okay, don't threaten me anymore, please." That's what we do. Could you draw Floyd and Meryl having a tea party? Floyd is forced against his will. That sounds nice. Yeah, we got time for all that, for sure. We are taking our time with this. Or we're just chilling, guys. It's like the one scene from 8 Crazy Nights. Oh my god, you're right. Now that I think about it. I know we had an Adam Sandler expert in the chat. He's become such a narcissist recently too. I heard he's just difficult to work with. I heard, which is crazy because he's always like the stand-up moral guy in his movies. It's insane how that entire movie just like looks pretty on point for like a contemporary Disney film, but it's so fucking like gross. And Jeff has these big ears too, I remember. He kind of has like a deformed head, but that's like those are most Earthbound designs, I think. When you look at their like actual artwork, there's like something off about him. Like Paula's a whole weird, flattened plush doll, and Jeff has like that, all that skin in the back, you know. While like this bowl cut just sits right on top of his head, it looks very strange. Yeah, Paula has like a peanut head. Let me do a quick tangent. Like Paula's like, at least that's what I believe for her melee model. At least it always weirded me out. Like her head's like this. It's like super fucking. It's like squished, man. It's like, you feel me? Like, you people are probably too young to play Smash Brothers Melee, but like Google that shit, and it's like I'm exactly right. I am not wrong here. I'm just gonna have that stare at Jeff while I finish him up. Yeah, all of the Earthbound characters have something wrong with them. I mean, Nintendo. Let's go. Let's talk about that, dude. Like, it's like someone forced and sewn a yarmulke on top of his head, and it's just like squishing his brain. Very strange. Yeah, I don't fuck with that, man. I would not wear that baseball cap, bro. But I mean, that's what makes Earthbound endearing too, right? All the weird designs. Imagine how weird Mother 3's artwork would be if there was any official, you know, clay figurines of it. Like Lucas probably wouldn't have eyebrows. Like his hair wouldn't be as detailed as it is in Smash. Like it'd be very strange, I'm sure. But Lucas went through a few designs, so that might be indicative of where he would have gone with official artwork. He had like how many designs? He's had like 4 or 5. I don't know. Mother 3 had a weird development process. He had the first he looked like Ness, right? He looked like Ness. Then they gave him like a poncho, like he looked more like a cowboy at that point. They gave him a poncho and some brown hair, so he's like a slightly different Ness. Then he became Young Link, I guess. Young Link with a white T-shirt. And then we found like last year that he was supposed to have like white hair and like white spiky hair, like an anime character, at some point. So yeah, he's been through some shit, and then finally they settled with, oh, okay, let's just make this Mother, and give him a nice pompadour and some striped shirts, and we're good. Give him a twin brother that does the same. It's weird how Lucas has eyebrows in Smash, but Ness doesn't. Yeah. Well, he has eyebrows now. I'm glad they made him more expressive in Smash 4 and 5. Ultimate rather. Like you can clearly tell when Ness is like angry when he's like punching you or knocking your lights out. But yeah, I mean, it just goes to show the variety in like the Mother designs. They're not simple like peanut-headed characters. Like Pooh has eyebrows, very thick ones. Jeff might have eyebrows. Who knows? I'm curious how Duster would look. It's a shame we don't have him in Smash Ultimate to know. But you know, it is what it is. You know, and Jeff has these like really skinny legs and like these like trunky bell bottoms with on his forelegs. It's like very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, but there goes Jeff for you. I'm not gonna make it that deep. I do owe a proper piece of artwork for him though. Maybe someday, but not today. Do you think Jeff is a Brit? Oh, he literally is a Brit. Yeah, absolutely. He's from Foggyland. That's basically Europe, geographically speaking. And Pooh is from like Asia. I keep forgetting the name of that continent, but it's like essentially Asia and Africa mashed together. Hmm. Can we get Dot at Travis's age? Okay, aged up Dot. Let's see what we can do here. Damn. Well, I drew Dot a while back too, so I think we can make that work. She must be like 5 or 6. So we can age her up to like, yeah, to a 13-year-old. See what we can do here. I'm not a fan of aged up designs either, where like this, they're the exact same character but bigger. A lot of anime is guilty of that, so we're gonna try to like be sincere about this as much as possible, at least. And let's see where it goes. Just got those little like laughter lines. Just got the little Pac-Man eyes. I believe she has Pac-Man eyes. The pie eyes. Nice little Fleischer nod. Okay, she has like a little like tuft of hair, so we're gonna like expand on that. Okay, we're talking like 8 years later, so this might be the early 80s. Late 70s, early 80s, right? So it's like... Let's give her a little ponytail, because that'll be the end thing, I think. Overalls might still be a thing there. Let's give her that. Give her a little like print on her overalls. A little daisy maybe. How am I doing, chat? Is this looking believable? Is this looking canon? Please validate me. I need it. I've always assumed Delam was Earthbound's version of Tibet. I mean, there you go. Okay, I just gotta make sure this is... Whew, awesome. Yeah, I gotta really break out of the habit of thinking this is gonna be like, oh, official artwork. I gotta ink this later, because that's how I condition my brain to think for pretty much everything now. I gotta chill. So this is definitely a nice exercise to draw for fun again, which I have not done for literally years. So I'm learning to take the backseat on that kind of stuff and like really put a sabbatical on myself to learn and explore and have fun rather than worry about, doing this for the gram or for Twitter. She might still have her little bear doll, just for sentimental value. So I'm gonna skip that for her. Maybe she'll use it for protection when she's out fighting like bad guys in the sequel. I'm kidding, there is no sequel. My God, there's a sequel. I don't think I'd make it. Yeah, this is coming up pretty good. I would say like I'll canonize this. She looks like she's ready to like find the nearest Cabbage Patch Kid and squeeze it for all it's worth. I gotta get rid of poofy cheeks. That's a trademark of hers. Maybe give her some like beads too, or give her a little bow from her outfit. Back here, character design in real time, guys. I'm a performer. I'm Kim Jong-il with this shit. Look at that. That was clever as hell. Yeah, I think that works. There you go. There's your Dot. I like Dot. She's a fun character to animate for. Let's see here. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got? I'll take a few more. If you guys requested even more, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Can you draw Travis as a centaur with some armor? I don't even know how I can't draw horses, so this is gonna be very, very bootleg. Bear with me. And no, I'm not gonna bring out a reference either. But I can try to do a centaur. Oddly, very odd, dare I say fetishy request, but we're gonna make it work. Let's see if I can do it. It's just like was it like a Super Mario Wonder thing where like you have a power up. He has like a centaur, like POW block hidden in his jacket. Let's see if we can do this. I'm focusing, guys. Give me a break here. I'm doing this for all the Earthbound fans out there, from Starman.net to Earthbound Central to Mother Forever. Actually, is Earthbound Central still around? Yeah, I guess Mother Forever took over for them, huh? Yeah, Tomato's like 60 years old. He deserves to retire. I don't know what the last thing he's actually done. So God bless him for putting up with that shit for like 10 years, I think. I used to be my main site too, Earthbound Central. Like I used to be so active, and like now I see it, and it's essentially like wrapped up. Just crazy because like Earthbound news is bigger than ever. I think as far as just like people being interested in it, between like games and miscellaneous news, or like all the Hobonichi stuff coming out. I mean, yeah. We have some waves of silence, but it's genuinely impressive how we can always spark a discussion for Mother in some way or another. It is what it is, though. I want to kill myself. I am sold. Okay. This is gonna be fucking weird. This is gonna be such a sketchbook doodle, but bear with me, guys. I'll give him a little like curl at the end for its ponytail. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. This is art right here. Now there you go. Senator Travis. Read it and weep, guys. This is it. Screen cap this post. Floyd and Meryl having a tea party. We can do that. Meryl might be too old for the tea party thing, but we're gonna play into that. We're gonna play into that. Huh? If Oddity 2 existed, I'd love to see characters from Oddity that did exist in the game. I do not want a sequel. Oh my god. What would you even do? Oh, well, I mean, you guys don't even know what happens in the first game, so. I barely know what happens in the first game. Because it's not out yet. I do not want to, like, agitate that idea for real. I'd like to see one of Zach and Travis just hanging out, being brothers. More like Zach is going out and Travis is coming along because mom said so. Oh, that's cute. I can do that as like one of the last requests since it's easing up now. And then we can get on to some fun stuff. Well, I'll ask you guys. Make the choice now. This is where I would put a poll. If I had a few more days to like prepare the Twitch overlay for more interactivity, but would you like to see some failure at me attempting to play Earthbound through muscle memory, or would you like to see some like active game dev? Because there's also some stuff for me to animate for the demo. I'll let you guys pick. Now, like, just be mindful. I'll keep it real. Like, I am a slow artist. Like, I take my time when it comes to animation. So if you want to sit here bored and listening to music in my crusty voice, just bear that in mind. That's what you're gonna get. Or, you know, something that's already made, a full game that I aspire to make one day, which is Earthbound. We can do that. Yeah, it's a bit different, so we can do like a little gameplay of that. I feel like I owe you guys, since there's an alarming lack of Bonbon content on this channel. Yeah, I'll take a look at the chat again. Wish I could put a more formal poll. Maybe I could. Can I put a poll in? It's not that simple, is it? It's never that simple. I need a moderator to help me out here. I need more friends. Meryl's Little Teapot, short and stout. Very, very weird scenario, but it's pretty on brand because Oddity is definitely weird. It gets weirder, guys. Trust me. God, I can't sketch. Guys, never trust a guy who can't sketch. This is abysmal. This is nothing. This is not reflective of the Oddity artwork at all. I apologize. This is shitpost territory right here. Okay, and then Floyd's gonna be all pissed and like, oh my god, I'm a strong white heteronormative male. I don't deserve to be in these prissy little tea parties. But no, we are gonna educate Floyd. We're gonna put him in his place, in his sassy white male place. Poor Floyd. Hetero white boy jump scare. Yeah, they are pretty scary, man. At least if you're in America. No offense. I have a friend that's Puerto Rican, and that's close enough. Floyd hetero when he's the gayest looking guy ever. Hey. Floyd is he's a Chad with that Sunday best pink sweater. You take that back. God, it reminds me back in middle school when like the openly Christian kid would be called gay, when the actual gay kid will be seen as pretty chill. It's like, my, how have the tables turned? Now you're seen as a manly man if you're a Christian. Culture is weird. Don't grow up. Again, I apologize if you're not American, because that's a very exclusive like observation that you probably wouldn't care about. There we go. And you got a little cup of coffee. There you go. Oh, that is not how Floyd's hair looks, but we're gonna roll with it. Well, let's give Meryl some feed. We can call this done. Poor, poor Meryl. You look like a goddamn little Lulu knockoff. All right, let's see what we got here. Probably put more requests, and then I'm looking. Okay, out of the two votes, it looks like we'll be doing game dev next, which isn't terrible bad. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna look for this one last request, and we'll turn it to some pixel art, I guess. Man, we're only 1 hour in. I'm gonna need some coffee. Union City Devil. Fuck, I don't know what he looks like anymore. I drew him once, or my friend drew him once for the trailer. I gotta see what that looks like. So give me a second to figure that out. It's somewhere around here, I'm sure. You know, I'm just gonna go off the cuff. That's what's gonna make it fun. And you know, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see there is a much better existing design out there when I do that. But I'm pretty sure he looks something like this at this point. Something roughly like this. Like, he looks like a Count Dracula Grinch type now with his horns and all. Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh, he's got the horns. He's horny guy. Jim Carrey. Yeah, basically. If there was a live action film, that would definitely be him with like terrible, you know, CG makeup. He's got these sharp fangs, a long, breathy looking tongue. Probably has halitosis I probably not, I butchered. That's a human nose. I think he has like a crooked nose like this, so he's more devil-like. But yeah, this is kind of the rough of him. Like in my sketchbook doodle interpretation without a reference because I'm too lazy to break one out. But yeah, bear in mind. Yeah, I guess you'll see more in the trailer when that drops, if it ever drops. All right, guys. We're already an hour in. I'm going to get ready for the game dev portion. So yeah, we'll be right back. And enjoy the shitty MIDI Earthbound tribute music in the meantime. I'll be back in say no more than 5 minutes.